Hey guys, Pringle Gaming here, welcome to a match preview. For this one, it is Millwall versus Ipswich. This is the game that is going to be on Tuesday night, depending on when this video goes out. Obviously, it will definitely be going out at least a day before the match kicks off. But this is going to be an interesting game, and I cannot wait for it. As I've said in the past, I do have a mate called Ben Hicks who supports Ipswich, so I can't wait to get one up over on them. Now, in terms of this game itself, we've won 19 where Ipswich have won 20, and we've lost 2 in a row against them, with them last beating us 3-1 at the Den, with Noel Hunt getting a double and Jonathan Parr, someone that doesn't score very many goals, banging a goal while Maguire Gay actually scored for us. We actually last beat them in January 2014, where Ryan Fredericks, someone that I believe was on loan from Tottenham, scored the match winner there. So it's been quite a while since we actually beat them. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can actually get the 3 points in this game. Now, in terms of how each side go into this game, we know the score on Millwall. We've won, drawn and lost a game. The win being against Stevenage in the Carabao Cup, where we won 2-0. We obviously lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, and then we went ahead and drew 1-1 with Bolton. Now, for Ipswich Town, they have had a very, very impressive season for the amount of players they have injured. I will get onto that one in a second. But they've won all 3. They beat Birmingham 1-0. They then beat League 2 side Luton in the Carabao Cup. And then they also beat Barnsley recently 2-1. With the former Millwall man Martin Waghorn getting one of their goals and the first of the season after he just recently joined them. Now, in terms of injury and team news, we have Millwall, who could possibly be without Jake Cooper, but he does kind of look like he's overcome his ankle injury, so hopefully he will be fit for that one, and if he is fit, I expect him to play. Now, with Ipswich, as I said, they are seriously in trouble with the amount of injuries they have. I believe I read somewhere that Mick McCarthy said he has 5 midfielders out injured at the moment. And from what I can tell, these are the players that possibly will not be available. It's quite hard to see at the moment because the day I'm recording this is a Sunday and no one's actually had any official press releases done at this point. So we have Flynn Dowes, Tommy Smith, Adam Webster, Andre Dazelle, Omar Hughes, Teddy Bishop and Luke Heim. They're all players that I do completely expect to be out. And there's also Tom Adeyemi, who could play, maybe not. He's just kind of overcome a virus and he's been training, so he could possibly make the cut for the team. You just never know. Now, for Millwall, the team that I expect us to go with is basically the team we played against Bolton, except from I would take Hutchinson out for Cooper, as I think that Webster and Hutch need to be rotated and Cooper needs to start. He is by far our best defender. Now, in terms of the score prediction, I'm going to have to go ahead and say 1-0 to Millwall. I really think we're going to do it. I honestly think we need to get 3 points. We need to get this win. Now, I did one in the last video, and it's 3 players that I think are going to be key for, at the time it was Bolton, it's now Ipswich. So the first player is going to have to be a former West Ham player in Freddie Sears. He's actually a decent player. He scored a decent amount of goals last season. He scored 7. Now, you're thinking that's not a lot, but when you're at the Championship, sometimes that is quite a high number to get, and let's just expect that we won't have players that are always going to be scoring like 20 odd goals. It's just not going to happen. Now, the second player is going to have to be David McGoldrick. He's going to have to be key. He's their top goal scorer currently with 2 goals, and well, he's got 89 goals in his entire career. When he's on form, he really punishes teams, and I think he will be key in this game. And then the final player for them has to be their captain, Luke Chambers. Now, I say this because he's a very tall and physical player. He likes to defend really strongly, similar to how Beavers defended for Bolton. So expect a lot of the similarities there. He will be there to stop us playing our over-the-top through balls all the time. That's bound to be very difficult to play up against him. And I really fear that if he's at his best, we will not score in this game. Now, in terms of positionings in the league, Millwall are currently 16th, where Ipswich sit 4th after an absolutely phenomenal start to the season. And to end this preview off, we're just going to quickly look at the top goal scorer and top assister for each club. For Millwall, the top goal scorer is obviously Tom Elliott. He scored 2 against Stevenage. And also our assisters are Ferguson and Fred, who got the assists back in that game. We haven't had any more assisters since then. Now, for the travelling side, Ipswich Town, their top goal scorer is David McGoldrick with 2 goals so far this season. He has been their key player. And as for the top assister, they have 3 players that have actually gone ahead and got the assists. That is Jonas Knudsen, Dominic Iorfa and Basat Salina. So those are players that you could also look out for. Iorfa on loan from Wolves. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this preview video. I hope it helps you get the lowdown on the 2 teams before we actually go ahead and have them kick a ball against each other. Now, until that, obviously the game, and until the report of that video, like, comment, subscribe, and of course I'll be seeing you guys whenever you see a video on my channel. But until then, goodbye.